We had 13 kids in it the other day I came up here. And all together there's probably 20 some kids. This is see people come on. Which we don't do on my Model A, which is better. Oh, that's cool. Nice to meet you guys. Sure. You guys are celebrating. Oh, you gotta shake hands again? Can you give me a fist? Shh, gotta explode, man.
What'd you think about that coaster wagon?
That's cool.
It's cool. First of all, your name
is Robert Collett.
Spell your last name, Bob.
Collett.
Tell me about this car.
Well, I teach shop class. I was a construction tech teacher at Lamar High School, and the kids at the school do a lot of projects together, and I had them helping, teaching them how to weld and how to cut wood and do all that type of stuff on my Model A. And so we got bored and said, let's do another project. And so the kids were Googling stuff, and one kid came up with this idea, and I thought it was awesome. And the guy in Alaska built one. And so we got his number, called the guy. He was a retired engineer, and he talked to us about what to do. And so I went and bought the original Ford Ranger. It needed some work, but and then we started on it at my house because we don't have a big enough shop. But unfortunately, I would not be able to finish it because I retired about a year ago. And I did have the kids, taught them how to cut some wood with it, how to use the planer, round off edges and that stuff. So we just kind of kept it going. My son is a welder, so bless his heart, he did all the pipe welding on it. I did all the small welding, but he did the big welding. And it's basically 2x2 tubing, and it's pipe. And I tell you what, I've only had it for a couple weeks on the road. It's legal, licensed, passed inspection, and I can't believe it. I pull up to the stoplight, everybody gets out and take pictures. You saw the kids in there. The other night we had over 20 kids that just came up, and I let them get in the back because I don't care.
Kind of a different deal. I mean, a coaster wagon driving down the road.
Yeah, it brings smiles to people's faces, I have to admit. It's kind of funny. They look and then they slow down, and all of a sudden their cameras are out and they're giving me the thumbs up. And yeah, it is different.
That's quite a few people just stop and take pictures and everything else too, it looks like.
Yes, they do. And I've had it parked here at Vernon's Barbecue because I come up here almost every day for lunch now that I'm retired, and I do a lot of work up here. And people come by, and I was getting the key made at Walmart or at Home Depot, and the guy asked me what the key was for, and I showed him the wagon. He goes, "Oh no, that's on Facebook. I just saw it," and it was in the Montgomery County Reporter. He showed me how to get on my phone, and I think we got over 2,000, whatever you call it, hits on it, and it's kind of interesting. It does stand out.
It does.
Oh,
it's basically a Ford Ranger, a wrapped Ford Ranger, basically.
yes, it is, and I kept it as a Ford Ranger as far as seat belts, airbags, all the safety stuff. It's backup lights, regular lights, added modern stuff to it, so it's probably better than the.
Any law enforcement stops yet?
Not yet. I waved at him, I stopped at him, and I've talked to a couple of them because, when I went through this process, I was checking everything out.
Right.
The sheriff's department and everything. And they were really good about giving me ideas.
Take a shot.
He's going to take a shot if you want to get in it. You're going to be on Channel 13 News.
Come on, buddy. Ready?
Man, this might get me in trouble.
Uh-huh.
You just want me to back up?
Yeah.
Dip it in my Chevy.
Yeah.
You get pretty different looks going down the road like this, huh?
People will stop, they slow down, they look again, and next thing you know, they got their cameras out. It kind of scares me half to death when I get the wreck. I might have made it about 3 inches shorter, you know, on the maybe 3 inches shorter. I thought about having a back tailgate so I can go to Home Depot, but I was worried about the strength. I'm more concerned about safety. Other than that, I don't know if I'd change a whole lot, to be honest with you, but I want it to be a fire truck pedal car. Yeah, it's funny, all of a sudden nobody's driving. See, he's got his phone out right there. He's real busy. I try now, I'm over 60 now. And by God, if I want, I never had a radio flyer, and I got one now. I didn't like the idea that it was a... She can't drive.
You're retired. Never had a radio flyer before, huh?
No, I got one now, doggone it. I must have been deprived as a child. No, I had great parents. But I never had. But no, I've never had one, but I guess I got one now. What do you, I mean, like the wheels, we just painted the wheels, and the interior, we painted them red, the outside white. I would like to get white walls put on it. You know, put white wall wheels, that's what my buddies told me. So, you know, when these gear wheels tires start getting wore out, I think I'll check in some white walls and make it look, you know, like a wider wheel. But other than that, I don't think I would do much more. And the speed limit, so in my Model A, there's another person, in my Model A, it's very difficult to get on 105 about 5 times.
Okay, so what now?
I've only had it out about 5 times now because it's, you know, relatively new. And I bet you there's been over 60 kids in the back of it, you know, for pictures. And that's what it's all about, you know. Let them have a little fun with it, put a smile on their face, make their day a little bit better. They enjoy it, and I enjoy it too.
I'm Karen Collett.
Karen, what do you think when he came up with his idea in this car and they started building it?
I have learned over the years to never doubt my husband, and what he says he's going to build, it gets built.
You watched this thing come along. What do you think as it was coming along?
Well, I didn't think he'd finish it for the 4th of July.
We did. We had a great parade.
What do you think about the attention he's getting? I mean, he's got kids, women, everything looking at him.
Oh, it's great. He's enjoying it, and the kids love it, and we're getting to meet a lot of nice people everywhere we go.
We really are.
Yeah.
All righty. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.